Hey, welcome back to Resin by Drew. You'll have to excuse the mess that I've got going on at the moment on my workbench. I'm making some of the little hearts, you know, the little pocket hearts that are great for lunch boxes or putting in your pocket just to remind someone how much you love them, etc. So I'm just doing a couple of those today. I'm doing two different styles. So I've got some resin on hold for 20 minutes that are going to be, I'm going to do 9 that are flowers, and then I'm going to do 9 that are glittered. So I'm going to start off by doing the glittered ones whilst I'm waiting for the other resin to get to the right temperature for the flowered ones. I've also got some little dog tag, little hearts, little dog tags that I'm going to add to them as well, or at least to some of them. I'm going to put some decals on them and add things like I love you or I miss you, etc., and just attach them to the hearts, just for something different really. I'm just trying to do a couple of basic projects so that if someone wants some quick ideas on things, then you've got something to go to kind of run with. So I'm just doing, the first one is I'm using red glitter. I'm not sure where the glitter's from, but I will have a look in a minute on the lid and see what it tells me. No, it's just holographic chunky glitter in blush colour. I'm not sure where I've got it from, where it came from originally, but that's what it is. So I've poured that in. I'm probably going to get 2 hearts out of one of these, out of this amount that I've got in here, I would have thought. So let's see. Yeah, I think I'm about right with 2 out of each of the amounts that I've poured so far. Although I could probably do 3 red ones, but then it'd mess me up on my other colours. I don't want to do that. Let me see. No, it's okay. I'll go ahead. I'll do 3 red ones. I'll add a tiny bit more. I'll add a tiny bit more resin. I'll do 3 red ones. There we go, so that's the first 3 red ones. Just put my cup on one side. I'll wipe off my stick and then my stir stick, and then I can reuse it. So next I'm going to do lilac. Now the lilac glitter I got from AliExpress, and the link is no longer available, but I will have a look and see if there is another link in its place or if there's something similar, and as always I will link the products down below. So I'm just adding some lilac glitter to another little pot of resin. I don't want too much glitter, I just want them nice and sort of tinted, if you like. Probably going to get 3 out of this one as well, I think. Yeah, I'm just going to add a fraction more resin and then I'll get 3 out of this one. And I'm only going to do one of the colour glitter. So what colour should we do you think? I brought a few in with me. What colour do you think we should do? I think we should go for the blue ones, the turquoisey colour, the sort of dark aqua coloured. Just put that in my last cup of resin. This, oh, it's sticking to my stir stick, and then the glitter, the static on the bag's making it stick up. It looks amazing. This one is Holographic Lake, and it's from Lrisy. I'll just stir that in, and again I think I'll get 3 from this one. Just a tiny bit more resin. Scrape out. There we go. So that's my glittered ones done. So I'm still waiting on the resin for my flowered ones, but I have got a little bit of resin left from the ones that I did for the for the glitter. So what I'm going to do is to start filling the dog tags. Now I'm only going to put a very basic thin layer down in the dog tags because I want to add my decal and then seal over it with another layer of resin. So I'm just going to put a little thin layer down. I'm not going to do the heart dog tags because obviously I've got the heart shaped the hearts already, so I'm just going to do the dog tag shape and the circle, the round circle shapes. I think I've just about used all my resin up there. So I'll just clear my glitters away whilst I'm waiting for my resin to get to the right temperature for the other hearts that I'm going to make do as flowers. I'll just put the glitters away and just have a little tidy up while I'm waiting for that. I don't like working in mess. And I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, so I'm back again now to do the flowered hearts. I'm going to take a little bit of resin out of the main tub to make my white for the flowers. I'm only going to need a very small amount. And then I'm going to pour a little bit of the resin into each of the hearts. I'm not filling them up because I'll do a backing layer on them. If you're enjoying my channel so far, then please subscribe, comment, like what you see, click the thumbs up button. I love to interact with people, so if you comment, whatever you want to do, just please join in. It helps me to grow my channel, but it's nice to interact with people. I've made some lovely friends through all along my way on YouTube, and I get some lovely comments from people. And I'm not asking you to leave me a lovely comment, you can say whatever you want, but I've made some lovely friends, what I would like to consider friends through YouTube. So it's just nice to break up your day and have a little chat with someone, or just look forward to seeing someone's name pop up or someone new's name pop up. So yeah, like what you see, subscribe, comment, do whatever you want, but please join in. Right, enough blabbering. I'm going to make my white, Alexa stop. I'm going to make my white pigment, so I'm using my usual Resi-Tint Max in titanium white. As I said before, I only need a tiny bit, so I've only got that much. I'm only using, I don't know if you'll be able to see, I'm only using that much. You can't see, I can't tilt it because I'll just spill it. So I'm using even less than usual on my stir stick for the resin. and put the lid back on. I'm also going to add a couple of drops of my Pinata Pearl alcohol ink. You don't need to add that. I know a lot of people don't add it and they have great results, but I just like the effects that it gives, so I do like to add it. I've got some alcohol inks that I'm going to be using, so we'll talk about those in a minute. Just add a couple of drops of the Pinata Pearl alcohol ink. Give it a good shake first. I've added 5 drops. I'll give it a stir and then we're ready to go with the alcohol inks. I'm not going to put it in a piping bag, I'm just going to try and do it straight from the pot. So the alcohol inks that I'm using, I've got 6 altogether, so I'm going to do 3 of one pair of alcohol inks, 3 of another pair, and then 3 of another pair. So the first pair that I'm going to do is Resin8 Vampire along with Resin8 Sunflower. So that's the first 3. So first of all, I'm putting Vampire in the centre of 3. And then I'm going to put the Sunflower around the edges of those 3. Not sure how the flowers will turn out on the hearts with them being so small, but I thought I'd give it a go and just try. You don't know until you try. There we go, and then let's do the white. Take my stick out. I only need a tiny bit of white. I could probably do with one of the other pots for the white so that I've got more control over it, but we'll see how we go with this one. Right, there we go, that's 3 done. I'll come back and do the, in fact no, I'll do it as I go. I'm just going to grab a silicone tool and make my flower shape as we go. Do a little swirl in the middle. My next colours that I'm going to use are Lapis and Bluebird, so I'll just give those a quick shake. I'm going to put Lapis in the middle and Bluebird around the outside. And get the lid off Bluebird, there we go. Oops. And I'll do the white. I'm just going to do a spiral again. And again, I just find my silicone tool, I don't know where I put it. There we go. I'm just going to do my flower shape in this one. Whoops, made a mess there. I've dribbled everywhere. Do a little swirl in the centres. And then my final three colours are going to be Amethyst in the middle. So I'll do Amethyst first. Along with Chi Chi surrounding it. And again, I'll just do spirals. There we go. And then I'll just use my silicone tool and make my flower shape. See if I can find a clean piece of tissue so that I can wipe my silicone tool as we go. Little swirl in the middle. I've never done flowers in these hearts before, so I really don't know how they're going to turn out, but we shall soon find out. Little swirl in the middle. So that's those done, and then I've got a little bit of spare resin left, so I'm just going to use that resin to fill up, well, part fill the dog tags that I'm going to be using. And then I can make my decals for them. So I'm going to do some circles, some of the round ones too. So I've not done the dog tags for all of them. I've just done it for 5 of the round ones and 8 of the dog tag shaped ones. I don't know. I keep calling them dog tag shapes, but I don't know exactly what shape you would describe it as. It's kind of a label shape to me. So this is just going to be my base layer, then it'll give me something to stick my decal onto, and then I'll be able to put a top coat on then. Just going to put hugs and kisses or I love you or something like that on there. So that's those done. That's everything done. So I'm going to wrap up there, and I will be back tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow, if not later on today, with the flowers ready for their backing coat, and the decals done, ready for the dog tags and the circles, and then the hearts should be cured up. There's nothing else to do with the hearts. They're all done. They're all filled up to the top. So I will say bye for now, and I will see you soon. Bye. Hey, welcome back. I've got these decals that I'm just about to start putting onto the dog tag and the circle, what are they called? Tags that will go onto the hearts that I've made. So I'm just trying to, I can't remember which ones are for the dog tag shaped ones and which ones are for the circles. So I'm just trying to figure that out now. You'll have to excuse it if my head is in the way, but I know that some people want to see the placement of the decals. So I'd rather at least you see what you can see if my head's not in the way, if that makes sense. Just in case it helps people, that's all. So I've got one so far that says I heart you, another one that says I heart you, and then I've got one that says kisses. It's just a bit difficult to get them in, that's why my head's in the way, because I'm having to lean over. They're too small to get my brayer into, so I'm having to use my fingers, but luckily the sticky back plastic that I'm using isn't too sticky at the moment because it's been used a couple of times, so it's wearing a bit thinner now. It's wearing a bit less sticky, should I say. I think that might be a bit big for that. Let's have a look. No, I think we're okay. Just trying to get them in the right place, that's all. Now I can put the second coat on, the top coat, and that will seal them in. Got a miss you for the circle. That's quite a big one. I'm not sure if that one's going to fit very well. I'm surprised. Surprised myself there. Two loves, so which one is for which? I think that one's for the circle. The bigger one's for the circle and the smaller one's for the dog tag shape. I don't know what shape you would call it apart from dog tag, but then I suppose you could describe them all as dog tags, couldn't you? So I'm not sure really, but I just keep calling it a dog tag. So a love there. I've got a love for the dog tag shape. Sorry, I do apologise if my head's in the way. Got a hugs, which I think is for the dog tag shape one. There we go, and I've got a hugs, which is for one of the round ones. I think I've done all my round ones. I think I've just got the dog tag ones left to do then. Again, I do apologise if my head's in the way. Tight fit for the A on there. It didn't come off the first time, so I've just had to go back in with the letter A, but it's come off this time, so that's fine. Just press that down. And then the last one is Miss You. There we go, so they're all in place, so I can put my second coat on there, my top coat on, and then they'll be ready to attach to the hearts. So I'm just going to mix some resin up, and then I can put the top coat onto these. And I have got some hearts, some of the flowered hearts that just need a fraction more in as well. In fact, they don't need much in, not much at all to be fair, but they do need a little fraction in just to top them up, just on a couple of them. They're just not quite as full as I'd like them to be, so I'm just going to mix a little bit of resin up and do that, and then I'll be back to pour them. So I'll just be a couple of minutes and I'll be right back. I've just put the backing layer on the, or the top coat, sorry, on the dog tags and the flowers, the hearts that I'd done like flowers, but I completely forgot to press record on the camera, so I do apologise about that. But literally it was just putting a clear top coat on, so you'll see those again when I come to demould them. But let's demould these hearts that I did yesterday, because these are ready for demoulding now. We'll do one colour at a time. So these are the red ones, the red glitter ones. They're quite cute. Get some card. Get both black and white, because we might need both colours at some point, but I think these will be better on white card. So these are the red ones. In fact, I'll do all three on one piece of card. So they're quite cute. So I'm just going to drill a hole through and then attach one of the little dog tags that says miss you or I love you or hugs or kisses, and just make it either into a key ring or just into a little pocket heart. I thought it might be a cute idea, that's all. Just something simple, back to basics again for simple ideas. These are the lilac glitter ones. I'll pop them all on the card and then I'll hold them up. I've got a bit of overspill on that one that I need to deal with, but that's not a problem. I'll hold them up to the camera so that you can see them. That's the one that I've got a bit of overspill on, but I'll just get the deburrer on there. That won't be a problem at all. I like those, they're cute. And then the teal coloured ones. And those are the teal coloured ones. So I like all of those. I'm pleased with them all. So I'll get the deburrer on that one. I'll wait until the other ones are cured, and then the dog tags, the ones that I've just put the decals on, are cured, and then I'll take them all out, and there'll be some with decals, the dog tags, and there'll be some without, just that are plain pocket hearts. So I'm just going to do a combination, and as I said, it's just nice sometimes to go back to basics and just do something different for a change. You know, just mix it up. It doesn't have to be complicated projects or difficult projects all the time. You can do really simple things as well, which is what I hope I've shown you with this one, although it's not finished yet. Once they're all finished, I will be taking some still shots, and I'll add the still shots to the end of the video for you to see, and that's it. So I will be back tomorrow once the other things are cured, and then I'll start putting them together once I've demolded everything. So I will see you soon. Bye for now. Hi, welcome back. I'm just going to demold these hearts that I made as flowers, and we'll see how these look. I'll demold, I'll do them colour by colour, so row by row in effect. So these were they were red and yellow, weren't they? They've all turned out pretty. I'll get some card, show you them on the card. Let's put all three on together. There we go, they're all pretty. So that was the red and the yellow ones. And then I did blue and turquoise, blue and aqua. Just got some little tiny bits of overspill that I just need to deal with, but again these all seem pretty. Happy with all of those. just going to drill a hole through and then put the little tags on. I'm going to demold the tags, so I'll show you the tags in a minute. And then these were the pink and what was the other colour? I want to say hyacinth, but it's not hyacinth. I can't remember what it's called. But they were the pink and the purple ones anyway. So again, they're all pretty. I'm really happy with those. So that's some nice pretty heart shapes. And then I've got the, I'll use white card for these. I've got the dog tags and the circles that I made. So I'll just demold those. I'll start with the dog tag shape first. I've got a little bit of overspill on this one, which I knew I had when I poured it, but it's fine. I'll take them all out and then I'll put them against the card and show you. Put a couple against the card each time, a couple at a time then, so it'll make it easier. So we've got Kisses. That's the one that I've got the overspill on, the Love You one. And another Love You. And a Love. I Heart You. Hugs. And Miss You. So that's 7 of the dog tag shaped ones. I'm really pleased with those. I think they've turned out really nice. Like I said, I've got a little bit of overspill on one that I need to deal with, but that's not an issue. But I do think they've turned out really nice. So I thought I could kind of drill a hole and attach one of these to one of the hearts maybe, and make it into a keyring, or just put a little ribbon through, make it into a pocket heart with a little message on. But I just thought for something different. So that's the dog tag shape ones. Don't know what shape they actually are, but I keep calling them dog tags, don't I? And then I've got the round ones. So I'll take them all out and I'll put them on the card. Well, I'll take them all out first of all, actually. So for this one, we've got I Heart You. Got a little bead of overspill on there, but that's fine. I Heart You. We've got Love. Miss You. Hugs. And Kisses. So that's for the round ones. And again, I thought I could do the same, drill a hole through and either put them together. They could even be their own little key rings or little pocket charms or whatever. They don't necessarily have to go together. They could be individual. But I just thought for something just a simple little project, for something easy to do, if you've got a little bit of resin left over, it's just a nice way to use your last little bit of resin up. Just put some decals on to make them a little bit different. There you go, you've got something a bit different there. So that's that for that project. So I will put some of these together. I will make some of them into key rings. Some of them will just stay as little pocket charms, maybe on their own or with a little ribbon through, and at one of the little messages. I'll take some still shots at the end. I will put them at the end of the video for you to see, and I'll pop the video on, and I hope you'll like those. I hope they turn out nice, and I hope you'll like them, and I will be back with another experiment soon. So I'll see you shortly. Bye for now.